On the storm watch now, an unusual sight for the Sierra in April. Snow topped up to 2 feet in some areas, with mountain crests getting double that amount. Take a look at the conditions. Chain controls are in effect for parts of Interstate 80 and Highway 50, though the roads are pretty slow right now. Interstate 80 and Highway 50. Paul, when is this storm going to let up finally?
It's kind of in the process of wrapping up now. They're not going to pick up more than another inch or two of accumulation, but put a nice dent in that snowpack deficit. It was running around 50% or so for so much of the winter, but now about 2/3 of what that snowpack should be to this point in the year. Of course, for the Bay Area, it's been rain. We have been on the rainy side of the system for the past 3 days, and there's more rain out there this evening. Looking at high-def Doppler and see some pockets of heavy rainfall. Even had some dime-sized hail around San Jose earlier today. Let's zoom in on where that heaviest rain is falling right now. It's from Fairfield down I-80 into Vallejo. Richmond getting some heavier downpours, but that's starting to move a little bit farther off to the east. The city picked up some heavy rainfall over the past couple of hours, but a little break in the action directly over San Francisco as that heavier rain band makes its way offshore. We'll zoom out and put everything in motion. Everything is pinwheeling around the center of this storm system that's centered down to our south. That's going to move farther and farther away. So it's going to lose its influence on our weather, and we are going to see drier conditions taking hold as we head through the rest of the week. Let's switch over to FutureCast, show you how it's going to play out with the evening showers really diminishing. We should be largely dry by 11 o'clock this evening, and largely dry as we head through the rest of tonight and tomorrow. Still can't rule out the possibility of a pop-up shower, especially over the Diablo range. The higher terrain is where we're going to see those showers developing, and then they just kind of meander around. Inland East Bay and South Bay locations have the best chance, but even there, we're talking about 20% rain chances as we head through the day on Tuesday, and even lower rain chances later on this week. We have added up enough rain to put a little dent in that rainfall deficit, still running about 50% of where we should be to this point in the year, exactly 50% in San Francisco. But Livermore, that number was in the high 30s late last week. So again, every little bit definitely helps. We're not going to catch up for the rainy season, but at least we're getting a little bit of it. Those rain chances really do drop quite a bit as we head through the rest of this week. We're talking about 10 to 20% rain chances across the board. Maybe a chance of a couple stray showers sneaking into the South Bay on Wednesday. The eerie look as we look from our Salesforce tower camera to the east, looking out over the East Bay with some of that rain on the left-hand side of the screen, and cool temperatures as well. We're talking about mid to upper 40s and low 50s for most of us. A little bit drier farther north, so 55 degrees in Santa Rosa, but you're picking up some rain, so your temperatures will drop too. Overnight lows dropping back to below average for early April, talking mid to upper 40s for the most part, a few inland spots dropping down to the upper 30s. We will bounce back slightly more tomorrow, talking about temperatures reaching up into the upper 50s and low 60s. The dramatic warming trend is going to kick in later on this week. We're talking about temperatures for inland spots reaching into the 70s, mid-60s near the bay, which is pretty par for the course for early April. We encourage you to share your kids' artwork with us on the social media platforms. Just use the hashtag KPIX. This is Jacob from Berkeley's work. Very nice view there. Obviously had to work from memory because we didn't see much of that sunshine over the weekend, but very nice rendering of a couple of sunsets. So you can use the hashtag KPIX on any social media platform.